You are listening to An Ounce, Special Edition, a Christmas Nugget, Nugget 1 of 12. In the lyrics of the song Merry Christmas, War is Over, John Lennon penned the words, "And so this is Christmas." But is it? Traditionally in our time, we celebrate it on December 25th. The purpose of the celebration? To commemorate the Christ child born in a manger in Bethlehem of Judea in the meridian of time. And the event is now celebrated by Christians and non-Christians alike as a time of family, gift-giving, generosity, and celebration. However, Christmas was not always on December 25th. In fact, it's believed by most scholars and historians that Christ was born in the spring of the year. So, how did we end up celebrating Christmas in the dead of winter? Several centuries back, as Christianity and Western civilization spread out to proselytize and civilize, there were often a few inconsistencies that needed to be overcome to get the pagan and the heathen world to adjust to their conqueror's new way of doing business. Well, those stubborn and traditional pagans, they just didn't seem to want to give up one of their favorite festivals, the festival of Saturnalia, the agricultural god of the pagans. This well-beloved event occurred about the time of the winter solstice and involved partying, gambling, gift-giving, drinking, and eating, and in the middle of winter, everyone was ready to shake off the cabin fever and have some fun. And in the spring, no one had the time to party, as they had to get the fields plowed and the seed in the ground. It was a matter of survival. They were not going to stop and relax to have a big celebration. Doing that would make it harder to have food needed to live through the winter. Well, Christians figured if they couldn't beat them, they'd join them, and moved the celebration of the birth of Christ from the spring to the winter to coincide with Saturnalia. It was a great compromise. Now their converts in their conquered lands could work hard in the spring to feed themselves and celebrate in the middle of winter when they had time to chill out and party. Is it Christmas? It works just fine for me. And that's it. A Christmas nugget from An Ounce. Tune in tomorrow for the next ounce, and we're not stopping until Christmas Eve, when we have a whole 12 little ounces for you to enjoy. Catch the regular podcast of An Ounce and any of these nuggets you might have missed on Facebook/An Ounce Podcast, or at the links provided at anounce.org, or the audio-only version at your favorite podcast provider.
And a partridge in a pear tree.